I just wanted to see how long the silence could go for a second. Welcome to the weekend and welcome to the HolmFront.
I'm good for that.
That was weird. I am Tyler, your host, and to my right, as always, is Mitch, my overly artistic friend. I know it's my right in person, but because I'm looking at it, you're on the left. So I don't know what you guys see, but whatever. Here we are. Anyway,
Well, that's why you always specify by saying my right.
it is my right. I guess that's true.
And that's
Yeah.
your right.
There He'll be fired soon. I'll get a different co-host. Don't worry.
Any opportunity I can. I'm going to do it.
Just got silence. Okay. So we watched Superman earlier this year by the infamous James Gunn.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't good.
Okay. No, yeah, it sucked. So
it was weird because I actually was kind of middle of the road with it. And then after we recorded that episode, not even a week went by and I completely forgot about the movie and I haven't talked to anyone about it since. And then it came up like once or twice and I was like, oh yeah, that movie wasn't very good.
No.
So that's where I landed with that one for those curious.
Really just solid, right on its feet. So now I guess they're making another film based on a character that I know you used to like, or you like different iterations. Let's say that. You like different iterations of this character.
Yeah.
What character is that, Mitch?
Supergirl. Because she's cool. She's Kal-El's cousin.
Save what you like after the. Let's do the trailer, and then we'll say what you like about the other iterations.
Oh, okay. That this one misses.
Sure. Let's jump into the
I
trailer.
love how it's assumed. I've not actually seen the trailer. I shouldn't judge it, and it's not James Gunn. I looked it up. It's somebody else. So I'll try to have as much of an open mind as I can.
The dog's back. Crypto. Oh, we've already got the music playing.
So now
you got most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, you already lost me immediately.
Yeah, well, they pissed on Superman.
Cars are out. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet.
Why does she have this like college party girl vibe going on?
Let's be honest.
Apparently, that's one of the iterations of the character.
High bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Yeah, this looks just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Tom didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
She's in space screaming. Oh my gosh.
This does not look like this is gonna end well.
This doesn't look like a Supergirl movie. That's good. And she fights a bunch of punk bikers from the 80s.
Is that what that is? This looks like
that's kind of awesome. It's a movie about her and her dog. Oh my god.
Is that Lobo?
No, that was John Travolta from the Alien Earth movie. What was that called? This Island Earth?
I don't remember.
No.
Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth. Yeah.
I think that was Lobo. And
Lobo from Mystery Science Theater.
Yep. Okay.
Oh. Man, talk about just like boring your audience to tears. I don't know. That did not look engaging at all.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a minute since I've seen any of this news, and this is also really weird news, but if I'm not mistaken, last I heard, Jason Momoa is supposed to be playing Lobo. Lobo's like this space biker character. He's the guy with like the white face and the long black hair. And he rides that skull bike
from in Cloud City where he has the thing.
That's the one. No, yeah, that's him. That's why they chose.
That guy's name Lobo?
I don't know. I think it's Lobot or something.
Oh, Lobot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Idiot.
Okay, so he's a different character. He just looked exactly like John Travolta from Battlefield Earth.
He does look a little bit like him. But no, Lobo.
But that's awesome. That's a fun movie. That's a great time.
If it's Jason Momoa playing Lobo, I will go see this movie. If they're actually giving Lobo some time, some screen time, okay. But
that's not enough for me. I don't know the character, and I'm not a huge Momoa fan. He's fine, but like he doesn't scream actor to me.
No,
he's there for his body. I'm sorry. That's
he's
what
got
he's there
an
for.
attractive face too.
Yeah.
But he's
But he's not like, I'm not going to go to that guy if I need an Oscar level performance. Not that you need that for this kind of a movie.
yeah, but we thought the same about The Rock too, and then he's like,
That's fair.
hold my beer. So, yeah,
But
okay.
that was a performance in Smashing Machine where he could actually show off what he could do. That's what
this
makes
is
that
not
special
for
performance.
sure.
Yeah, no.
None of this will offer that opportunity. Okay, so what did you used to like about, or what have you liked about previous iterations of Supergirl?
I just like that it was okay. Well, like as a kid, Superman, like you can't. It's like Superman. He's an adult. He's like too much beyond yourself. So Supergirl is like that younger version that's easier to connect with, and I like that it's like a fun balancing act between the two because she's a little bit less mature, but she has her heart in the right place, and he's Superman's a little more measured. So they're just a nice foil, the two. From each other. So that's what makes it nice, like from the cartoon. But like her being like drunk with like no purpose in life, that just makes it seem like a Guardians character.
Yeah.
There's no nobility to that.
Well, the whole thing looked very Guardians-esque.
It did, very much so. So
Yeah.
I don't really care for the Guardians movies very much. So going in that style doesn't help me at all.
So it looks like there might be a trailer for the actual Lobo film. So that's what he's supposed to look like.
Gotcha. This trailer, I'll bet you, is just by a fan or an AI or something.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
Is it real?
But that's, I don't know. I'm going to look it up in a second, but that's Lobo.
Okay. All right.
So
yeah, he's a good casting choice for that kind of character.
Did you like the casting for Supergirl? Like if she had been more along the lines of your traditional, because she looks like it in the end of this one, so it looks like she's going to have some kind of arc that leads her into your traditional view of Supergirl.
Yeah, but she's doing girl bossy stuff. You can already tell in the trailer. She's not a girl boss.
Maybe.
Again, when you have Superman level powers, you don't have to show off. You're just like, oh, if anything, it's all about restraint, right? That's the whole thing with Superman is he can just solve all the world's problems, but then it like deprives us of like the chance to actually like have to work together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose.
You really want to look at this Lobo?
Well, I want to see if it's an actual trailer or it's not. It looks like it's a concept version, so yeah, that's not real.
Yeah, no, you're getting distracted.
They're just I was gonna say we just throw it in here, but he actually has his own film. That looks like something that what they did with the Spider-Woman thing and the what's the other, the vampire character? What's his name?
Oh,
you had
Morbius,
like Venom and Morbius. Like it looks like one of that type of more universe. Like
gotcha.
The like castaway villains from Spider-Man.
Great thing to be inspired by.
But yeah, that end scene where he's walking out with the cigar and the red eyes and stuff looks like that character. He's apparently like a bounty hunter or something that goes around and captures super powered things through the universe. So something that can contend with Superman potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be cool. I'd be interested in watching Supergirl versus that. And I like the look of her costume at the end there. Looked like they were actually going more towards that route. So it looks like very hit or miss. It's like maybe it could be good.
I don't see how.
Probably
how could it be
not.
Good? How does it work?
Huh?
How does it get good?
I'm saying it looks like it might have a good arc. But for one, it's got Lobo. I don't care what else it's got. If it's got Lobo in there, I'll go watch it.
Are you a Lobo fan? Is this what I'm discovering?
It's if it's Momoa playing it. I don't know how you justify that, except the fact that you have to sever all of the ties to the previous DC iterations. I know we've gotten in this debate before.
Yeah.
But he's played Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's going to come in and play Lobo now, it's really them saying, yeah, Snyder's everything doesn't count.
Well, no, it's just kind of like Robert Downey Jr. He's Iron Man, but now forget about that. Yeah, he's Dr. Doom.
Horrible decision. Terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Don't do that. So, but then I like at the end there, it looks like she's kind of coming into her own as, symbol of hope kind of thing.
I guess.
And James Gunn isn't directing, so I have more hope.
I guess there's that.
It's that. He's
I
a
mean,
producer,
the start of the trailer was the dog pissing on Superman.
I don't like that.
I feel like that told us everything we needed to know about this movie.
Yeah, because all he does is care for it in the first one.
Yeah.
He's just super nice, and then
He was a good guy.
Screw that
That
guy.
wasn't the problem with that movie. Like
True.
Superman himself, especially the actor who played him, was great.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because that movie
he just
actually
got so overshadowed by everyone else in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, they kept putting the focus on other characters that nobody wanted. So now they decided, well, let's make a movie and remove the one thing that people went to see the Superman movie
Right.
just released from. That makes no sense because already that Superman movie was a flop, apparently.
Oh, like it didn't make money back or something?
Well,
What do you mean by flop?
Flop in terms of what it was supposed to make.
Oh, gotcha. Their prediction were completely off.
Way off, apparently.
Gotcha.
So I guess, so if that's the case, then it's like, why would you okay a movie that's based, in effect, a spinoff of a flop? That seems like a horrible idea. Wouldn't you just want to get a new writer and a new director in for
Maybe
a
that's why
sequel?
they're distancing themselves. Like if they pull away from Superman
Yeah, but
further.
don't pull away the one thing that people did like about that movie, which was Superman.
Yeah, but that's their disconnect with the audiences. I mean, they're always going to have that.
That's why I have no hope.
That's fair. Okay. All right.
I don't
will-
want to hate on it too much. Like I can still watch it and evaluate it properly. I don't know. I don't actually know that much about Supergirl. I should really preface. But she's just a very endearing character. Like I think it's best when she's not a complicated character. That's what made her work in the cartoon anyways.
Well, she was the one that Kal-El had to bring under her wing.
Yeah.
And
She just-
kind of coach into her abilities and stuff. So she was kind of
Precisely.
the stumbling half, essentially.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And
Okay.
that's good. That's fun stuff. But she's like, because I don't like what it says about the universe, because now it's like, oh, there's just aliens and stuff flying all around. I'm like, okay.
Right, they've expanded it so much before they got there.
Yeah.
That was one thing Marvel did really well, was that they started really just on Earth. It was just Iron Man and then a couple other heroes and a couple other heroes, and then Thor kind of expanded it further.
right.
And then Guardians brought it in and was like, here you go.
Yeah. And that worked nicely, I thought. That slow. Well,
Yes.
because we said this too. A lot of people were talking about how that Superman movie from this year was very much like the second entry.
It
And
felt
a
like
lot
that.
of people liked that because they felt, yeah, I'm so sick of the origin story. Let's just move on. That's all fine and dandy, but now you create situations like this where now it just feels so awkward. It's like now you're trying to make it something that we don't feel like we're prepared for.
Hmm.
Sorry, you have to sit through the origin story. It's different and like people like to hate on Zack Snyder, but he did a great job with that one movie where he recaps Batman's origins, and it's just in the opening title crawl. That was fantastic because we all knew the story, and he was just like kind of like, hey, let me give you a refresher, but also like sentimentally, it's like this cements Batman in the role of this world.
Sure.
So the last time they cemented this character in the world, they were like, oh, she's just like a drunk loser person. And everybody was like, well, nobody wants to see Supergirl like that. And so now the movie's like, yeah, I get it. It's coming into her own without Superman, which is weird because he's supposed to be there. And that's her cousin.
Well, it's supposed to help Superman kind of mature as well, because now he has to care for someone else that has
Yeah.
his own power. So it's like the passing of the torch almost.
Yeah. But all
But-
of that's gone, and it's just her, like, it feels like what they're doing is they're like, okay, it's the young, independent woman out in the world, so she's getting drunk because she's bored or frustrated with
Gotta
things
make
around
her own way.
But she's super strong. Nobody can throw her around, and that's the fantasy element of it.
Ah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it just feels, I don't want to say, like, the movie's woke, but it just doesn't feel like the movie...
Feels like there's too much potential that it would lean that way, and therefore it's almost doomed.
I think at this point we gotta start accepting those realities. When the trailer looks to be that way, it basically is. You can go see it and like verify.
I'll do what I want. We know what would be great is if at the end Lobo comes in and then Supergirl just dies. So then we're gonna have to go to another universe, another alternate universe, and pick up the Supergirl that we all know.
I think if she loses and then comes to terms with like the realities around her and then rises above it, then the movie can kind of save itself.
So I have like a Rocky ending.
So kill the dog. That's what you do. There are whole
If you
books
make
about
if you make
screenwriting.
Lobo like the character that kills
Super
John
dog.
Wick's dog,
Yeah.
that would be cool. Okay, I'd be on for that. They're
I
not
mean-
gonna do it, but
No, but there are whole books about screenwriting on like kill the cat or save the cat, kill the dog or whatever, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you have to do that. Consequence. She needs a consequence because she's not like she's designed to be like relatable to the common person today.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't really care for it. It just feels like she should just be representing the comics. That's what Marvel was doing. They were mostly representative of the comics.
I mean, they were playing a line so that they could appeal to mass audiences that didn't read comics. So you do have to pull those people in too, especially for a Disney property. They're trying to like money. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be if they let Lobo off the leash and allowed something like that to happen.
Yeah,
I think they would breathe new life into the DC universe.
I agree with that.
That'd be cool. Okay, well, there's our hopes. I don't know if it'll happen. Probably won't, but I know. So the funny thing is, you and I tend to we vary on certain of these opinions for sure, and depends on the property, but we tend to be more forgiving of one thing or another depending on the day, I guess.
Yeah.
But we tend to disagree with a large populace, especially with the Superman trailer specifically. Because we could kind of see the writing on the wall. We're like, this is not going to do well. This looks bad. And you can go watch that. We have 2 trailer reacts, and people were not happy with our opinion. But then
we ended up being right.
We had a decently positive review on the actual review of Superman.
Yeah.
So the trailer, when we were like, I don't think so. Everyone's like, you don't know. And then we watched the movie and they're like, oh yeah, it wasn't that good. Okay.
Yeah, we switched and we were like, there was some merits to what he was doing. And then audience was like, sucked.
But they agreed with our take for the most part. I mean, we were definitely more
okay.
forgiving, I suppose, of the film. But ultimately, it's not a great movie. It's rather underwhelming. It just overshadows Superman continuously. So everything that we wanted to see from the film just kept getting thrown out. And so at the end, we're like, this sucked.
I feel like that's so indicative of human nature, though, because if you're doing a review, then we now have everything.
Yeah, you
right?
have the information, right?
Exactly. So when you were doing a trailer, it's like it's anyone's guess.
Sure.
So that's why I'm like, I'll still be fine to go see it, and
we did go see Superman. We were just correct.
Right. Exactly. I don't know enough about Supergirl to hate the movie just on gut instinct, if that makes sense. Sure. I'm not going to be waving a comic book in my hand in the theater of you got it wrong.
We should
go issue 45.
We should go to all the opening theaters and protest and just
yeah,
say you shouldn't see this movie.
We'll just pass out Supergirl comics.
Yeah, go read this instead. Don't watch this. No, I'll go see this one. I think I'm more willing to see this than you are, it seems, at this point.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy to see it and review it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a smart business move. I get the thinking of okay, let's connect with the modern audience or whatever. But I feel like they just really have to stop doing that. That just seems to be not working because the modern audience doesn't show up to watch it is the real problem.
Well, it's either that or the fact that he fumbled so hard with the Superman movie because it wasn't about Superman that they're just trying to extrapolate anything out of that movie. And Supergirl, since it had the smallest part, is the least likely to have been a negative impact on that movie. So they're like, well, we can just pull her out. I would have rather seen a movie about the Twister guy, whatever his name was. It wasn't
Mr. Terrific?
Terrific. That one. Yeah, because he was hilarious. But
yeah,
I'd
rather see Mr. Terrific movie.
This is my theory of just because she had such a tiny part and people tend to like the dog in general. Let's just make a movie about those two and see if that lands.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So.
Well, and Gunn, I think, since he's producing, it seems like he's really pushing for the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. They want the Guardians of the Galaxy money with the Superman brand.
They want the success, with something that didn't need that help. Guardians of the Galaxy needed that help because it was a C-tier character.
Yeah.
Or a series of characters, I guess. So James Gunn brought it a new life, a new energy.
Mm-hmm.
Superman didn't need that help. No. He's already an A-class. He's the most well-known superhero. He didn't need to be brought into that kind of environment.
Yeah.
So I think that's what hurt the film, but that's just my opinion.
No, I agree with that. I mean, it's kind of what was it's the Guardians movies must have done super well financially, like tremendously so. Because even that other crappy movie we reviewed this year, the Predator movie,
Yeah.
they
Badlands.
tried to make that a Guardians thing. What is with this? Is this like a thing? Everyone's like, "It's got to be like Guardians now."
Well, it's a team of misfits. It's just the classic story, but yeah, it's
Thunderbolts, same thing.
Sure.
I'm sick of this misfit thing. This is lame.
I didn't mind Thunderbolts that much, but
Well, I didn't see it, but I'm just saying, like, the premise of it is driving me nuts. Because then everybody's got to be like a real person in real life that you're annoyed
so
by.
you would prefer someone to whom you should aspire, that you
Yes.
never will, but you should look up to.
Yes.
Whereas these ones are
precisely.
someone to whom you relate because they're like you.
Yeah.
And you,
I don't want to see me on the screen.
I want to be represented. I want to see the actual me on screen. Otherwise, I'll be upset.
That's what people are going to do with AI. It's the Superman movie, except I'm
Me.
Superman. And then they'll just replay the Superman movie with you in it.
With your face.
How narcissistic is
that
that?
would be so unnerving. I would hate that so much.
And it would probably do like weird effed up expressions
Yeah.
of yours. You're like, and it doesn't really match with what's happening.
Just give it a couple of years. It'll be there. Anyway, I think we've railed on this enough. I will go. I will go see this simply for Lobo, and then we'll review it. I'm gonna make you watch it. And
I
you'll
thought I was
hate
getting fired.
Maybe not before that. So I'm sorry. You're gonna have to suffer a little longer. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. So you made it to the end of the video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear what you thought.